What's going on, guys? It's Rock. So I played the entire demo of my time at Sandrock. I played about 150 hours into my time at Porsche, and yeah, I streamed the whole thing, recorded it all. It's all on YouTube. Just everything's Rock 7, and I want to give some thoughts on what I would like to see to improve the game. So, first thing I would like to see is going to be this is gameplay I recorded a while back. During that
Building.
gameplay,
Order must be specific.
so
Most
this is me
purchase
playing in the
fall.
background. But
And Sandrock.
shit. Okay. We got it. Sorry. Yeah. First thing that I would like to see is some sort of community interaction. What I mean by that is I would like to see some sort of way for people to be able to, I don't know, either join a community or off their friends list, be able to invite others over to their property, maybe through a sign that you can toggle on and off. I know a lot of people would enjoy that, and even though I like to keep my single player games single, I think that there's a right way and a wrong way that it can be done, and for a lot of people it could really help them out. Second thing on the community involvement aspect, I would really like to see if they could somehow, I don't know, do like a leaderboard thing. We already kind of have it in the game, and if you could just add like 2 more levels to that, I think it'd be really cool. If you could do like I said, like a company, like 10, 15 people on a list, and just compete with your friends every week for some sort of reward. Not necessarily like goals or armor or resources or anything, but just something cosmetic. I think would be really cool. Something like showy. And then I think the other thing that would be really cool is going to be if we could do like a game wide leaderboard, which of course the reward for that would just be being number 1. And I think that with the amount of people that like there's some people that put a flick load of like time and effort into this game, like a lot, and I think that they would really appreciate and get a lot out of that kind of system. Let's see, what else. I think it would be very cool to see some sort of like for in-game. So one of the major issues with my time at Porsche was when you got to the in-game, it was so hard to progress your character that unless you were doing this specific thing in this specific way, you weren't going to be able to make any kind of meaningful progress to your character. And I think that maybe instead of just having more stuff that's available, I would take it a step further and kind of allow the gameplay to change on what is most efficient for whatever you're doing later on. An example of this would be, you've got a ton of ore and resources or whatever, and what you really need is XP. What you really need is combat. You don't really give a crap about loot, right? You're trying to move up your combat skill or whatever. I think it'd be cool if we could go into the old ruins, find where they made the robots, and be able to invest resources into bosses that were heavily weighted in the XP category versus the loot category, as a way for in-game players to spend resources in a way that made sense, that kind of complemented multiple play styles. From my time at Porsche, it really felt like if I wasn't mining the entire time I was playing, I wasn't going to be making any progress. And so I was mining to move up my social progress bar, because social just wasn't giving me the time or the effort or the experience to do that. And they've done that a little bit with the way that the talent systems work now, but I just think that integrating things could be a little bit multifaceted, and I think that that would be really great and rewarding for a lot of players. And you know, you can actually flip that on the other side, because a lot of people focus on the social aspect of the game, and I think that especially with the seasonal updates and the seasonal events that happen, I think that if the week before that happened there was like some sort of special commission, like a week-long commission that kind of showed all of the needs of the town for that event as a commission. So like an example would be during like the summer festival when you had those like hot air balloons and like the horses were racing, and you had like I think it was like a cookout or something, like a commission where you make some grills and you make the hot air balloons and you make the bridles for the horses' reins, and then, you know, during the cutscene it pans over to the workers or the builders of the town and it says, you know, this is going to be the best celebration ever, thanks to our builders or whatever. And instead of getting like a big monetary reward, that would be something that you could focus reputation on. So, you know, somebody, if somebody wanted to target reputation, whether that's town or reputation or favorment with the associated townsfolk, you know, it'd be like, oh, this is this person's event. You know, if I make sure that I complete their commission, I'm gonna get a bunch of reputation with them, and it wouldn't be something that you could exploit because it'd only come around every once in a while. It'd be this really big opportunity for you. And again, it would tie in the whole gathering and building and reputation systems to kind of compile, and I think that that would be really cool and healthy for the game. I think my final thought on how to improve things, because I don't want this video to go too long, would be I think that it would be cool if maybe there was a separate area, kind of like what we're doing with the mines, but it's like timed or something like that, and it kind of hits on every different aspect of the game. And so when you went in there, instead of like, oh, this is a mining area, or oh, this is a place for reputation or socializing, or oh, this is a gathering thing, or oh, this is a whatever, or combat, there were it was like a you know, kind of a pressure thing that you were only allowed in maybe once a week in game, and you know, you had to choose, you had to go in with a plan to capitalize on this great opportunity for you to go in. And maybe there had to be some sort of prerequisite to go in, not just pay goals, but to you know, oh, it's the old world area and there's a bunch of trinkets that people want to boost reputation, but it's also got great ore, but it's also got great enemies, but it's also got this, it's also got that. And so the player has to, you know, go in and make it an informed decision on how they're gonna you know, pursue this opportunity. I think things like that are really fun, and they provide a lot of longevity to the in-game, which, you know, people who play these kind of games, a lot of them only play these kind of games, and I think that they may appreciate that a lot. So this was my thoughts on the game. I hope you guys appreciated them, and please let me know what you think, and if I missed anything. Peace.